Explore creativity with IIUMTV, and Assalamualaikum everyone. Welcome to our very own one special live session brought to you by IIUMTV, and together with me, I'll be your host for today's live session, Janani Arifah. So hoping that you guys are still intact and stay put with me throughout this live session, because we're going to be diving deeper into such an interesting topic. But before that, I hope you guys are doing well, because we are coming to the final semester instead, right? The week 13, week 14 is so hectic, but hoping that you guys will stay put and all your worries will be at ease, inshallah. But just a little bit of, a recap. If you guys can see, last week, a festival just happened actually outside of the studio. And this festival itself, we bring to you guys now into the studio, because we're going to be discovering and we're going to be dig from them what happened actually behind the scenes of this particular festival. So with me, I have two special guests. So they are actually here to be talking about how successful is the communication festival. I'm really interested to get to know deeper. But before that, we have Amy, right? We have Amy and Najla.
Hi.
Okay, how are you guys doing?
Hi, Assalamualaikum. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, inshallah. After a long week, I can say not even a week, the preparation itself, right? How are you guys doing? Are you guys okay?
Alhamdulillah, I feel so relieved after this COMMFEST, because finally I can complete all my assignments.
Oh, wow, right.
Especially FYP.
Yes.
Yes, you guys are finally your students, right?
Yes.
Okay, I want to know more after this. So because right now we're talking about communication festival, or known as COMMFEST 2025, right? So a lot of things has been happening last week, especially I can see talks everywhere, booths and exhibitions everywhere. Yes, a lot of things going on, but just in 3 days? Right.
Yeah. Yes, 3
days. 3
days.
days only, a lot of things has been prepared. So I really want to know more deeper. But before that, because we know that in every event or organization, especially, everyone plays a role, right? So you guys have your own role, right?
Yes.
So Amy, let me have a guess. You are actually as the assistant director too.
Yep.
Okay, and Najla, you are as the head of program coordinators.
Yeah.
Okay, so why not we go and start off. We always kita macam kena start sikit-sikit dulu, baru we go deeper kan. Okay, so why not we have to break the ice a bit with the audience as well. So why not we have Amy and Najla to share a bit about what is actually your role behind this COMMFEST 25. Maybe we can start with Amy. Yeah.
Alright, so hi, Assalamualaikum everyone. Hi Janani.
Hi.
Thank you for inviting me to this studio actually. So for the COMMFEST 2025, I was positioned as the assistant director too, as what you just mentioned just now. And the responsibilities that I actually take for this COMMFEST is that I was working closely with the director, if you know Siti Sarah, and also Shati Azati Ashran, which is the assistant director one. So we, the three people, the big three, well actually our lecturer called us the big three. I don't know why, but
the big three, huh?
Yes, I don't know why. It sounds so crucial, Okay, so this the big three, which is us, actually the one that oversee the bureau,
that's true.
The public relation bureau, the program coordinator bureau, and we actually ensure that each of the members of the team actually done their task well and in an organized manner.
Yeah, because especially when you come, I can say it equals to 3 musketeers.
Oh
really?
My God!
Is it?
Perhaps.
Okay, because I can say that you guys are the ones who are managing, because from you guys, the ones that under you guys are going to receive everything, all the
Yes,
information that is
exactly.
needed, right?
Yes.
So this can be concluded to Najla, because you're like the head of program coordinator. So
Yes.
basically, you're going to be receiving everything from the Three Musketeers.
Of course.
So you yourself, what is your role actually behind it?
Okay. Hi, Assalamualaikum. First of all, thank you IIUMTV for having me. I am Najla Aufa and I am the head of program coordinator. So, of course, as the head, I have a meeting. I attend many meetings with my instructors, Dr. Helmi and also Dr. Shakira.
Okay.
So, I remember like a week before COMMFEST, I literally going back to my room very late at night because we have back-to-back meetings. So, it was very intense.
Okay.
So, my very first task was to come up with a plan of action before, during and after of the program for all of the committees, for all of the bureaus. So we have 6 bureaus in total. So we have program coordinator, public relations, sponsorship, media and content creation, audience engagement and also logistics and technical. So I have to come up together with my PC team. I have to come up the POA plan of action for all of this bureau. And also our task as well, we have to do master plan for all of this each session. So we have sharing session, forums.
Because a lot of things going on, right?
So
for that 3 days.
yeah, it was really tough. But Alhamdulillah, I have my team with me. I have Najah, I have Shabila,
Shout
Imad,
out to
Aida,
them.
Najdan. So shout out to them. Thank you for helping me.
There you go. So meaning a total how many PCs just now?
6.
6
in total.
So it means that you guys are like a team where they are the Three Musketeers. So you guys like Avengers lah.
Yeah.
Let's say lah, right? And then from there, you guys spread all the information to these other bureaus, because there definitely will be other bureaus like Amy. So how is it other than public relations? What else do we have?
There is logistic.
Logistic,
And
audience
also-
engagement,
yes.
media, PR, PC, sponsorship.
Yeah,
Okay.
sponsorship.
So meaning that everyone's like have their own houses. So
Yep.
like from here, come to this and that's it.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. I am getting a bit intense here because a lot of things going on.
You next.
Oh, okay. All right. So like I just want to know, because we're talking about COMMFEST 2025, but it's like the lengthy name is Communication Festival, but for us as comm students or any communication students, that basically they know what COMMFEST is all about. But from the outside perspective, especially other students, other courses, they'll be like, COMMFEST, what is it? Digital ke kan? What is going on behind it? So why not like I have Najla here to share a bit like what is actually Communication Festival is all about actually. Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so COMMFEST 2025. It's actually before this we have the same similar event before the pandemic, but we call it Communication Week. But after the pandemic, our department rebrand the name to Communication Festival. So our first COMMFEST was in 2023, and this year we do that again to Communication Festival 2025. So it was an event organized by Practical Training COMMFEST 995 students. So actually the main purpose is to equip the students COMMFEST 995 with the hands-on skills, experience for them
It's more
later.
like practical things.
Yes, for them to apply it during their internship.
Because like usually like events and programs and everything, it all comes from clubs or society. This is like
Yeah.
something that rare we can see like
A bit
class.
different.
Oh, a bit different. I like that. So we need like it comes from a class itself, like how they organize. What is it? Practical?
Practical Training COMMFEST 995.
Okay, shout out to all of them out there. How many of them? in this
52
class?
students.
52 of you guys. Oh, can we give a round of applause actually for a week, the Communication Festival itself?
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
how like 52 students to organize this 3 days. Even though it's 3 days, I can see a lot of things
3
going
days,
on.
27 until 29 of May.
Yeah, but a lot of things is going on because both are being organized on the same time. Even talks, sharing sessions, a lot of
Workshop.
things. Yeah.
Yes,
forum.
parallel session. We have exhibitor booth. We have at the speech lab we have poster exhibition, class exhibition, and also student society
I saw
booth,
that.
vendors. So there's so many things happen at one time.
Okay, but on the same time, I can see that even though it's being organized by this practical industry training class, the internship class, I can say, right, but it's also being, I can say, the connection between other years, meaning other students of comm students as well, because secara tak langsung lah, like we have first year, second year, third year also to join this COMMFEST because they have to be part of it, right?
Yeah, they are our target audience as well to attend all the sessions that we have organized for them.
Okay, alright, this is a very interesting one. So like coming back to these COMMFEST itself, right? Definitely for you guys to attract people out there, definitely there will be like a, you can say like trademark ke, kan, like a calling out for it. But I just want to share to you that I saw this. It's called Completely Connected.
Yes,
I really like that, you know, because it's like I never thought of it actually. It's like, okay, we all know the word completely, but never know that it can actually be, you can use the word com to insert in it and it becomes completely connected. This is really interesting.
Creative, right?
I like that confidence. So like, how do you guys come up with such? It's very like, people would think it's very simple, but not everyone can think of that kind of tagline or slogan. So how do you guys came around with that? So maybe Amy, you want to share?
Alright, sure can. So like as what you just mentioned, that our team is actually completely connected for COMMFEST 2025. So okay, let me give like one situation lah for this team. Okay. So like, let me ask like both of you, like we know that in nowadays world we actually the digital technology is rising, like for example like true. AI, like about like I saw this one actually one video on TikTok that the user actually created like a fake AI celebrity. But it's not actually the celebrity itself.
Yeah, it's actually becoming a trend right
now.
Yeah,
it's like, very prevalent right now.
Yeah, yes, true. Which is very worrying in nowadays world, right? So, okay, taking back at the situation that I gave just now. So, the word completely connected is like how we the people actually are able to connect with the current digital technology that have in this world right now, but using it in ethical way. So that's why we use the connected in our team.
But I really like it because it's like completely connected.
Yes.
It's like it's a two separate thing actually, com and this completely, but it's actually a same word. Completely is a word, right? So like, is there anything that made you guys to come up with that slogan? Maybe like through discussion or meetings, or like how like suddenly people, oh, let's go with this. How it emerged suddenly?
Well, actually, this team, we actually had a very
hours of discussion.
Yes,
of discussion
like
with
a lot
our
of
instructors,
meeting
Dr.
with
Helmi
the lecturer
and Dr. Shakira. So we considered a lot of teams, and finally we came up with completely connected based on hours of discussion with our committee.
Yes.
Hours of discussion, but it's actually a simple. It's a simple word, but it plays quite a role actually.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, guys. Getting a bit there already, so meaning that you guys yourself takes hours of discussion just to solidify a slogan or a tagline itself, but actually that particular tagline quite plays a role, because you see, like for example like me, I'm not part of the COMMFEST committees, but it's embedded in me.
Yes, like something that's short but impactful.
Yes, that's true, because people never thought of like, oh, okay. So I really like that one part. So meaning that highlights the theme of this year. So meaning that's kind of true, because AI is like going around and everywhere, and people like trying to neglect the relationships among, especially right now as a student.
We can use AI, but do not like overuse it. We have to apply our human judgment as well.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, meaning that, I have one more thing I want to ask, is that now I can see the color itself is orange and blue, right?
Yes.
Does that play a role, or is just like a thing that you guys just choose? Macam korang pilih je kan? It's actually a significant. Maybe we can say color of com ke?
Okay, actually, orange is our team, our colour team for the first communication fest on 2023. And we use that again, but with a combination of dark blue. So orange and blue. Orange is our department colour. So we want to make it like more vibrant, so we integrate with the blue. So that's why we come up with orange and blue.
Perhaps I can add a bit about the blue color, which actually the reason why we choose the blue color is because it like refer or reflect a professionalism. You know, that's why we choose the blue color.
Like a corporate look.
Yes, corporate. That's the word I want to find.
See, I help you already there.
Thank you.
Because I can see that, because this color itself to me we can see the color block that you guys chose really quite plays a role, because I can see that 3 days of the festival itself, like this whole kuliah, HS Human Sciences especially, it's been colored by orange and blue. Yeah, and I even saw you guys did a promotion, a live promotion, that
Flash
part.
mob.
That's really interesting actually, how you guys did that to actually promote like the symbolize of COMMFEST itself. You guys eventually wear color blocks color, right?
Yes, exactly.
That's shout out to for our audience and engagement team. So they came up with the idea of flash mob as one of the promotion for our communication festival 2025. So that was a very brilliant idea.
Shout out to them.
Yes.
Alright. So like right now, I just want to ask, like, COMMFEST 25, right? Basically, you guys already finished itself, like last week, after weeks of preparations and everything. But definitely, like in the beginning of itself, before you guys don't even want to start, you guys definitely have goals, right? You guys like know what to achieve and everything. So like eventually, did you guys even have what from all your, maybe you guys have postmortems and everything. So did you guys even get the time to achieve the goals that you guys plan to achieve for this COMMFEST 25? Especially, I think I will direct this to Najla as the head of program coordinator, right?
Yeah, okay. So we still haven't done the postmortem yet. It's going to be conducted next week. Okay, I'm very nervous actually. Okay, so the goal of our festival. Okay, so the main goal of our festival is back to what I've mentioned previously, which is to equip all our students COMFO 995 practical training with the hands-on experience that later they will apply during their internship.
Okay.
So that was our goal. So we have all this bureau, so we apply all the things, the theories that we've learned in the class, we apply it to the real life situation. So that's our goal. So the second is we want to make sure that all of the students that attend, they know about the real communication, what is happened to our communication field. So on the first day, our session is focusing on broadcast and also journalism. On the second day, our focus is on new media, PR, and also strategic communication. So the last day is marketing and also advertising. So we break this team, we break all of this topic, this communication field into 3 days. So we want to make sure that all the students, they get exposed to all of this communication field.
So meaning at the end, like you guys already know what the niche for every day. So you guys know what to focus on.
We want to cater everything in communication field. So that's why we break it into 3 focus areas.
Okay, that's interesting. So meaning that when you break it into 3 parts, and you also know how to navigate the classes that we have in the comm department itself, you guys know how to eventually put them in which kind of session, right?
Yeah.
So meaning that through this kind of gestures that you guys have done, that is towards the practical training class, let's say the COMMFO
995.
That's hard. Okay, but I'll be there soon. Okay, COMMFO 995. So, but that is for you guys. But what about like for especially the public itself? Like, what do you guys think? What that you guys have done? I can say like a lot of things has been done. So, do you guys think the goals to achieve for the public itself? Do you guys think have you guys achieved it?
Okay, so actually our target audience is not only for the comm students, but all for the public. They can attend our session. So like previously mentioned, we want to focus on the AI and also digital world. We know that right now with the emergence of AI, with the emergence of advanced technology is growing. So we have to we can apply AI, but we have to apply our human judgment. So that's actually something that I feel resonate very close to our public, because right now we all use AI, right? So that's something that I think it is very close to our public. There's something that the input that they can learn and apply in their real life situation.
Okay, so meaning at the end of the day, everyone gets an equal amount of things, because you guys get yourself the COMMFO 995 class also get, but at the same time even the public. So basically event is such a big thing, right? Especially festival, coming to a festival itself. So definitely there will be a lot of things going on. Like what are the approach that you guys want to use? But like in this case, like is there any like highlighted strategies that you guys have used in ensuring this COMMFEST 25 was a success? Maybe AB, want to share?
I think Sister Janani already mentioned it just now.
Really?
Yes.
Which
one
part?
of it. Okay, wait. Let me explain about.
Okay, alright.
Which we actually try to focus more on our promotional and also engagement aspect. So actually, the big three actually us or like ask the media team and also the audience and engagement team to actually promote as much as they can about our COMMFEST 2025 on social media.
Okay, so media promotion, I can say.
But perhaps like I would say media team is actually focusing on the social media platforms.
Okay.
And the audience engagement team actually focusing on the face-to-face interaction promotion. Like what you mentioned just now, that the audience engagement team actually done a flash mob. I think
so I break.
before.
So meaning I break the secret earlier just now.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, a week before, which was led by Brother Saril, the head of audience and engagement teams. So during that time of the flash mob, we actually did the call to action technique, which the Brother Saril actually shout what the words like COMMFEST, confess from
He even had a song.
From the Hesha Square until the riverside.
Okay. From Hesha Square. Okay, that's quite a journey because you guys go with a big one theme, right?
And everyone like staring at us macam, apa group apa ni? So that's what we want. We want attention.
And can you imagine like we was instructed to wear a blue and orange theme outfit. Okay, from Hesha Square to Riverside. You can imagine like other students like, wow, they wearing a very, very colour block outfit. Are they from the TM company or what? Coming to IIUM, right?
But actually, I'm really quite interested because you guys, like, everyone put an effort to find that outfit. Not easy.
All of the committees were very sporting lah. We put our effort into this.
Very cute. Very cute. Just now you want to say what, Amy? So just now when you coming back to this theme itself, so how do you feel? Like after, like you guys as the big three itself, like, but the effort that your guys team, like, oh, okay, let's do this together. So how do you feel?
Yeah, we actually feel very happy for the outcome lah, for the strategy, because from that flash mob thing actually attract many kind of student, even from different part of different kuliah student, you know. Like they were asking like, what is that? Like, are they from here? Like, are they the
like
student of
suddenly,
IIUM? Yeah. I think that's like one of the strategy that
it works lah.
Yeah, it's very effective for our event lah.
Okay, because I don't know about other courses or other festival, but I feel like from Hesha's itself, I think this is the first time people do this kind of
flash mob
exactly.
kind of thing.
Yeah. Even though it's quite a short journey, from Hesha Square to the Riverside, but still you guys are going with the group.
Yeah, because we do that during lunch hour, so it was very crowded at the Hesha's Cafe.
Alright, so with that, I think that quite covers up for this session because I want to know more. Just now we just touched about the flash mob, not deeper into today's discussion, but eventually guys, we have to take a short break, especially Amy and Najla might be thirsty already, even me, so you guys too. But we'll be right back after this and see you guys after this. Explore creativity with IIUMTV. I want to know more. Just now we just touched about the flash mob, not deeper into today's discussion, but eventually, guys, we have to take a short break, especially Amy and Najla might be thirsty already, with me, so you guys too. But we'll be right back after this and see you guys after this. Explore creativity with Explore creativity with IIUMTV. Assalamualaikum everyone and welcome back. You guys are still with me, Jen and 𝑬𝒙𝒑𝒍𝒐𝒓𝒆 as your host for today's special live session brought to you by IIUMTV. And I'm not alone. Well, definitely I'm not alone because we're going to be talking about such an interesting topic. That's why with me I have Amy and Najla. So basically we were just talking, no, I think not even talking. We already dived deeper so much into today's topic, especially when we're talking about how successful is the communication festival, or how was, because it happens last week, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. So like just now, Amy and Najla, you guys shared a lot, and like even myself, like I got quite, wow, it happens like that because just in 3 days. Oh, just the fun fact thing about the flash mob, it was really interesting. Just now we mentioned on our previous part of this discussion, right? So I just want to mention about the how this team itself, like you guys have the Three Musketeers, the Avengers, and the team. I like to use that. So like how you guys really shape you guys team into making this event itself. It's not an easy journey, right? Because we're talking about festival, not just a one day.
Not just a program.
It's like a festival, but you have a lot of things going on. Definitely, you guys would have, just now, Najla, you shared about the goals and everything, right? You from the practical training, the COMMFEST'995, right? Yes, COMMFEST'995, and especially as the public itself. But right now, I want to know from you guys, like when we're talking about success. Success is such a very general word. Yeah, it's like a very general thing. So how do you guys yourself, is it like, how do you define success for this COMMFEST'25? Is it actually through the speakers or through the audience, or like how? Definitely you guys will have like, oh, okay, if I get the speaker, this program success, I'm matured. But if I get this amount of audience, okay, this program definitely shouldn't. Basically every program will have. So you guys yourself for this COMMFEST'25, how is it? Who do we say?
Me,
Najla.
okay.
Yes, okay.
So for me, was just a
Okay. Explore Creativity with IIUMTV. Assalamualaikum everyone. Welcome back to our very special live session brought to you by IIUMTV. And you guys are with me, Jenny Arifa. You'll be your host for this special live session. I'm not alone. I'm with these two beautiful guests here, where we have Amy and Najla. So basically, we got I think three of us will be yapping ke? Yapping tak?
Yapping, gossiping, perhaps.
Alright, so because we were talking about how successful is the Communication Festival 2025, and I bet you guys out there haven't heard about COMMFEST 25, so here you are, because it just happened recently, last week during 27
until 29.
29.
Yep.
3 days in a row. So you guys see a lot of things happen. So definitely there will be ups and downs during the programs and everything. But that's what I want to figure out. That's what I want to dig from you guys. That's the reason we are here actually. So coming back just now, we talked about a lot of things in our previous session, right? Amy and Najla, you share quite a lot regarding this COMMFEST 25. I think not a lot because I haven't did yet. Okay. So now I want to know about from you guys' perspective, okay? Because COMMFEST 25 is something that people don't know what do you guys actually want. So coming back to the word, how successful is the Communication Festival? Coming back to successful itself. Like, how do you guys define the success for this COMMFEST 25? Is it through the speakers or through the audience? Like, definitely, you guys will have like, oh, if I get this speaker, this program will confirm succeed. If you have the audience, confirm succeed. For you guys, Najla yourself, what do you think?
Okay, so for me, success is not about how big the event was, but it's about the whole committee team was just a success.
Okay.
How we handle the challenges during the event and after the event was a success to me.
Okay.
Like for example, on the first day of our exhibition area or exhibition at 𝑬𝒙𝒑𝒍𝒐𝒓𝒆 Square, our crowd at the exhibition was a bit slow.
Okay.
So we come up with the strategy, which is how we want to attract the students to come to the 𝑬𝒙𝒑𝒍𝒐𝒓𝒆 Square.
Okay.
So shout out to our committee. They come up with the strategy which is about which is free cookies.
Who doesn't like free stuff, right?
Yeah.
Crowd puller strategy.
Yes, that was the strategy. So for you to claim the free cookies, you have to round all of the exhibitors at the 𝑬𝒙𝒑𝒍𝒐𝒓𝒆 Square. Only then you can claim the free cookies. But before that, you have to follow COMMInterns, follow our platinum
have some
sponsors.
few steps and
There's a
everything they
few
have to do
steps
that.
that you have to follow. Then you can claim the free cookies. So of course, everyone want a free cookies.
Yes,
right?
exactly. Even me.
Yeah.
Right.
So that was just a success because our committee managed to handle all the challenges during the event. And also for speakers, you say about the speakers, this is a shout out to our PR team. They managed to call out our speakers even last minute. There was the speakers that withdraw at the very last minute, but they managed to find the replacement. So that was a success.
Alright, okay, I see that. So like through this, you have shared about the marketing strategies and everything, but definitely like in this event itself, there will be this. I think these two things is also important. We're talking about funding and sponsorship because these are the rules. Because definitely in every event, you guys need budget to conduct anything, right? It's not. Ideas will be there, but budget also still be needed. But in this situation, like how far or how important it is to you guys, this budget thing that you guys have to get from the sponsorship or the funding for this COMMFEST 25. So Najla, Amy.
Okay, I will be the one that answer lah, basically. So I think my answer gonna be cliche. Obviously, funding and sponsorship is very important in any kind of event. Even a small event, we need money to actually make the things become like a better one, right? So I think shout out to our sponsorship, which is Vital Noor, my Corey, and also Reskill for sponsor our COMMFEST 2025, and not to forget the individual sponsor that actually fund a few of their money for our COMMFEST.
No money, no COMMFEST.
No money, no talk.
No money, no talk.
Yes.
Yeah, because budget plays quite a role, right? I
Yes,
don't think it's just
exactly.
COMMFEST. No, every program. If you don't have the budget, definitely it can be happen. The program can happen, but it's not impactful enough lah with the things that you guys needed, right? Well, I can see a lot of shout outs happening today.
Yes,
So I
yes.
hope
Sponsorship team.
COMM4995 is actually watching our live tonight.
Yes.
A lot of shout out going on for you guys from Amy and Najla. Okay, so right now I want to ask, I want to dig deeper again. I want to ask to you guys about this COMMFEST festival, right? Definitely, just now you guys shared about the goals and everything, and even you guys shared about the ups and downs. But coming back to the COMMFEST festival itself, how do you think these festival helps in contributing more to its skills? I'm gonna say a very cliche word right now: communication skills. I feel even though it's cliche to everyone, it's something that not everyone has these skill. Very properly they've been using this skill. So this festival itself, how do you think it really contributes a lot to communication skills among students?
Okay, so for me, COMMFEST is not just like a random assignment that you do.
Okay.
You literally apply what you've learned during from your first year until your fourth year.
Okay.
So it's like a combination of the subjects that you've learned. For
Okay.
example, we have public relations subject,
Okay.
IMC, integrated marketing communication,
Okay.
IPC, interpersonal communication,
Yeah.
negotiation. So that's the combination of subjects that we'll learn the theory, but suddenly we apply it during the COMMFEST to our real life situation.
Okay.
Yes. So for PR kan, they have to call out the speakers. So PR is like the face of our event.
Okay.
Right? They have to maintain
Yes, that's true.
professionality
Yeah,
of
yeah.
our event. So they have to draft the invitation email and send out to the speakers. So that's what they've learned in the public relations subject.
Okay.
And for sponsorship, how they pitch the value of our event to get the sponsors. So that's involved on negotiation. That's something that we've learned in the class.
So means that bits by bits that they get from other classes is actually
Yes.
being rounded off and they're using for
Yes,
this
exactly.
Yes,
festival.
so that's how it contributed to our communication skills lah, basically.
Okay, alright, I can see that going on, meaning that COMMFEST'25 itself really helps a lot for COMM4995 students. But what about like for other students, I can say, for the public, from the public view? If you yourself, you're not part of this classes or everything, so from you yourself, your perspective, how do you think this COMMFEST'25 really helps among other students, the public? Yeah.
So for like we previously mentioned about the emergence of technology, the advancement of AI right now.
Yeah, true.
So we can be the master of AI, but do not let AI be our master. So
Yes,
that's
I like
actually
that.
one of the
It's
theme
true.
of our COMMFEST. We want
Okay.
to address on the AI itself and the advancement of technology.
Okay.
So as a students that not in communication, they can learn something like, okay, you can use technology, but you have to be responsible. You have to be ethical with what you do.
Yeah.
So that's something that I believe it contribute to their skills, how they've learned, how they practice digital literacy. Because we 24/7 with our phones.
Yes.
Right?
That is so true.
24/7 with our phone. So how we apply the ethical, we still responsibility, we be in control with what we
Where we're doing and everything,
what we're
right?
doing
Yeah.
every day. So yeah, with the sessions that we provide, like we have many sessions that touch on digital footprint, on AI. So there's
Okay.
something that contribute to all the students. If you attend the sessions, I believe I am pretty sure that you get something. You get the input.
Yes, even myself, I do attend some of the sessions. Like one of the sessions that I've attended, like where we have the crisis forum. We have a
Yes,
lot of
crisis
things.
A
Yes.
lot of
Meaning
sessions.
that it's just not like crisis forum. Yes, they highlighted for the crisis class, right? The crisis
Yes.
reputation class. But right when we're talking about other talks as well, a lot of things has been going on during that session, and every talk that is being made, everything is related to the reality world.
Yes.
People are talking about what is happening. And just now I like to mention about the AI itself. That is so true, because AI is currently in this generation. If we don't, orang kata cantas kan, if we don't, they might take over us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Before this, we only hear the AI, all of that in our class.
Yeah.
But right now, what make COMMFEST difference is we hear it directly from our professional speakers. speakers, their experience, how they mitigate the AI itself. So there's something that we've learned something from it.
So like just now you mentioned about professional speakers. You highlighted the word, Najla. I thought it was going to be a secret for what I'm going to ask after this, because when you highlighted about professional speakers just now, right? Definitely these students, all of these students, they are learning theory. You guys even mentioned, right? Theory in classes, from all the classes, bits and everything. But definitely what they're learning here is not the same what's happening outside there. So that's why people that's why these talks are being organized, because you bring in real life practitioner,
respectable,
the industry professional,
yes, exactly,
from different fields.
So like through this festival itself, how do you think these students can really connect with these, I can say, industry speakers, the professional practitioners and everything?
Alright, so basically I think this COMMFEST 2025 is actually is actually the platform that given to the student to actually directly connect to the industry professional actually, because like this is the time for you to actually ask the industry professional people like the tips, what kind of things that you're concerned about, because I think like all of us know that outside of the world, the industry professional would actually like read your message like, this student want the tips from me, man. I'm gonna send her message exactly.
Because they have a lot of other things to do.
Yes, exactly.
They are occupied with other things.
Exactly.
Of course.
So this is like the opportunity for us.
It's like a platform for them actually. And also I think I would like to mention that I actually joined and listened this one session with the alumni. So me as the participants of the session, I grabbed the opportunity to actually ask the industry professional, which is the alumni itself, like how to prepare before like I'm going to the internship life. That's something that actually benefit for myself lah.
And I feel like it's something that everyone should do, because I don't know, I feel like our we can say the locals, we here in Malaysia, we are scared to ask.
Yes, that's why.
When opportunity is there, like we should have grabbed it. Just ask, because they come all the way.
They come all the way far from the company to us. So that's
exactly.
Opportunity lah.
That's the only way for you to grab the opportunity. Exactly.
What was there to waste, right? Like especially I can say, like if any first year, second year, third year students watching this right now, you guys should really grab any opportunities, not even for this COMMFEST 25. I think any other programs, like any other like involves industry speakers, like professional practitioners and everything. Right? What do you guys think on that matter? What do you think, Najla? What do you think about like how important it is if they what would they get waste, apa yang dorang kata lepas, if they did not grab this opportunity by asking these industry speakers?
So we have not only industry speakers, we have exhibitors from 𝑬𝒙𝑑𝙑𝙑, 𝑘𝐒𝐂𝐂𝐄𝐒𝐄, Global Peace Malaysia, KWSP. So that's the list of the companies. Yes, that's the list of companies that will provide in the Asia Square. So for the students, you can ask directly from them about their field. What is KWSP offer? They even open like if you want to register for that account, you can come free registration. So that's something yang macam you can grab.
The opportunity
itself lah, because we have exhibitors, we have like industry professionals. You can hear directly from them their experience tau. So that's something yang macam
itulah, yes, kan. Kalau kita lepas memang why lah kan. Even myself pun I feel the same thing too. Okay, coming back to how successful is Communication Festival 2025. Okay, definitely there be a lot of things going on kan. Like just so you guys even say hiccups. Amy pun kata dia menangis time closing ceremony tu. She even cried. So definitely there challenges, of course there will be. So is there any highlighted challenges that happened during this event? Maybe like the things that definitely people won't see kan, kita orang tak nampak, only the management yang nampak. But these are the things that we get to learn from each other because we learn from failures. So is there anything that you want to share?
Okay, so I think the challenges that I face as a PC lah and also my team, during the event, we have to make sure that all the students that we have assigned, so we have the comm schedule classes, and we have assigned the class, which class go to which session tau. So we have assigned the class, so we have to make sure that they actually show up to that session on time. So, for example, the session started at 11:30. But the speaker for that session, they arrived early at 11:10. So that's where the problem occur, because we don't want the speaker to come to the venue and say, mana student?
Exactly.
Macam that's dah macam bad impression.
Usually the students have to be there already kan.
So as a PC, I have to call out all these representative from the class. Remember, I was at Janani as well.
I was one of it, guys.
Yes, I was at Janani. Cepat because the speaker already arrived. Please be punctual. So that's the one of the things that only I could do, because I cannot do much, because we understand that the students they got class. Kan, they got class.
Because they have other class, not only communication class,
also
right?
for the speakers that arrive early. So our PR team, they have to entertain the speakers while waiting for the students to occupy the venue. So that's the challenges lah. But alhamdulillah, with the cooperation of our team, PC and also PR, we managed to handle that lah. So that's something yang challenges, I think, like every day from the first day until the third day, the last day.
There's something there.
Yeah, there's the challenges je lah yang we face, because like we cannot like force the students to come punctual. Sebab they have classes kan. So it's understandable lah. So we as a committee, we only can macam reach out to the representative, to the lecturers, remind them. So that's something tu je lah.
So dia macam back to back lah.
Yeah, exactly. Not just punctual, like based on the student willingness to come the event or not, the program or not, right?
Yeah, that's true. So like eventually, like those are like one of the challenges that you guys really face lah during the making sure every program they are students to be attended.
They are students that occupy the seats.
But actually this conference is open to other courses as well, right?
They're open to other courses, but we talk about the punctuality. We want them to occupy all the seats too on time lah, because we don't want
speakers not on time.
Speakers arrive early, so that's the problem. So that's where our PR team, they have to entertain first the speakers at our holding room.
That's where the PR skills comes in.
Yes. That's where we apply what we learned in public relations.
That's how it comes in. So I think, meaning from here, what we can see is that, like just now, I think Najla and Amy also mentioned, like, what are the things that you learn from other sources? You're actually using all of the skills during that particular festival itself, and then you're giving back to the people, you're giving back to the public itself. So I really hope that, especially I think this is my turn. Shout out to you guys out there of COMMFEST'25, because it's such a great job, look at it, because eventually every team itself, they know what's their niche, so they're doing accordingly. Actually we're gonna go, I think it's not, we're already in the deeper level. Maybe if we go some more deeper, I don't know where we go lah. But actually I want to know more, and even the audience out there. But I think we'll go for a short break for a while, guys, because I'm not even thirsty. I'm getting hungry already, actually. Are you guys hungry?
Yes, of course. My perut dah berbunyi-bunyi.
I can hear it actually from here.
So I bet even they are hungry as well. So it's okay, guys. We'll be right back after this. So don't go anywhere, because a lot of things to know about how is the successful of Communication Festival 2025. We'll be right back after this, and you're turning to Explore Creativity with IIUMTV. So I bet even they are hungry as well. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this. Explore Creativity with IIUMTV. Welcome back, everyone, to our live session brought to you by IIUMTV. Well, just to highlight a special live session. And still, you guys are with me, Jenny. I hope you guys are not bored with me yet, because we have not finished this episode yet, because I'm still with our amazing two guests here, Amy and Najla. How are you guys doing?
Still good.
Alhamdulillah.
Macam baru jumpa pula. Tapi dah cakap banyak dah.
Alhamdulillah pula tu.
But a lot of things has been discovered kan. I also know all your secrets already. Oh no, how? Kan, it's okay. So right now, we are still together because we're talking about how successful is the communication festival. Or I can say how was kan, because it happens last week. 3 days in a row, right? This festival itself. So a lot of things definitely has been happening. So just now coming back, Najla and Amy mentioned about how the importance of the professional speakers and everything, like opportunity and itulah kita nak highlight kan, because usually this kind of festival we grab this opportunity around, because that's the reason people do it at the first place, is for you guys as an organizer. Definitely you guys want to benefit those who are watching kan, those who are ni. So like if they don't grab this opportunity, orang kata macam sayang lah kan. So like you guys, if you guys were there, salute, I can say ni lah, shout out to you guys lah, the audience yang join COMMFEST'25. Kita dah shout out to them.
So
like, yes,
sebab diorang willing untuk datang.
Betul, exactly. So like coming back to this, I want to ask about this COMMFEST'25 kan. So definitely you guys as the organizer, you guys definitely will want to having all of them to gain something from it. But what if now I want to put you guys in a position that you guys are the audience. Okay, you guys are me lah. Okay, I'm the one who's going for COMMFEST'25, like going for the talks. A lot of talks is going on and everything. So like you guys yourself, what are any unexpected insights? Definitely, okay, kalau insights mesti lah, there's a lot. Like you will gain a lot of things, experience daripada these professional speakers. But is there any out of the box? You feel like through this, wow, I never imagined this. Through the workshops and talks that has been organized. So are there any unexpected insights that you found?
Okay, so one of the session that I attended, and I believe this really benefit all the students that came as well.
Alright.
So I attended the session of marketing of Skin TV. Since I love marketing, I love doing marketing.
I love that too, Skin TV.
Yes, that's a big brand.
I love to.
Okay. Before this, I've always had this curiosity. Why do big brands, they always reach out to these micro-influencers? You pernah tak ada that kind of curious, kenapa dia reach out to micro-influencers? Banyak pula tu, macam ramai.
It happens like an algorithm. So macam kalau seorang tu dah dapat, eventually everyone will get these influencers kan?
So one of the unexpected insight that I got is actually why these big brands, they love to reach out to these micro influencers. It's because they are not chasing for the profit tau. It's not the profit in return, but they want the visibility. Before they reach out to these micro influencers, they already learn about the influencers. They already know their potential. They study about the influencers. So they not really want the profit itself. They just want visibility and impression. How many times that video pop up in the FYP? So how many times people views that video?
So I mean like through that how they market their products and
yes,
everything,
that's
right?
not about the profit lah. Because before this, I've always macam why they reach out to the micro influencers? Macam is it compatible with the profit that they gain in return? You know,
because like micro. Okay, like just now,
even the micro influencers pun they paid for like 100 ringgit, like even
per
thousands
video
per video kan. So I'm always curious macam is it compatible with the profit that they gain in return? But after I attended, like I know, it's not about the profit that they are chasing. It's about the visibility and impression. They want people to at least recognize the products.
That's true actually, because like like you have to give out something before you want to gain something.
Yes.
It's like that. Because here like they gather all of the micro influencers. Micro influencer meaning all of the TikTok influencers and the IG from the IG platforms and everything. So through here I can see that like even as I mentioned just now. So when they take all of these influencers, they definitely have to give out first. They have to give out and everything. But at the end of the day, that brand become like everybody knows about that brand already.
So it's not only micro influencers. Same goes to these big celebrity pun. Even they paid like 100,000 millions for that one celebrity one big celebrity to promote the video.
So Miss Han, if you don't channel me, Miss Han.
They paid million tau. They paid million for the LMT.
She was also the Scientific.
Yes, they she promote the Scientific, the product. So Scientific paid them for like millions. So like I'm curious macam I'm curious kan macam the profit in return tu is it compatible ke kan? But the answers from the marketing specialist, she said that it's not about the profit lah they are chasing. It's about the impression. They want like macam the visibility. Like if we see Little Miss Han wearing Scientific, people will macam everything that Little Miss Han wears, we want kan. Kita
because
macam,
definitely she has her own group of people that likes to adore
everything
her
that she wears look luxurious, it looks exclusive.
And everyone want to follow her
lifestyle. Follow her lifestyle.
Like, as a role model.
So that's one of the unexpected insights lah yang I believe that students that attend the sessions, they will get something from that. Yeah.
Even I feel like it's unexpected for me because I'm not even there. But after hearing what Najla say, and that's kind of true because like you have to give and take lah. If you want that to be a bigger, like just now I can see they are a very successful brand because everybody knows Scientific.
Yes, everyone knows.
If you ask any girl out there, you ada tak ni?
Ada tak cushion foundation? Ada.
So meaning that actually through this kind of platform also, it teaches you how like the marketing ways and everything.
Yeah, the reality of the marketing itself.
So it's just okay. Maybe like through this session, definitely they are sharing about their brands and everything. But on the same time, they are helping these students that are attending this
that want to pursue in marketing.
Exactly.
So they can use this for their future career.
Yes.
For their practical outside there. Yeah, so meaning in such a ways, guys, you guys did not attend, but who knows? COMMFEST, upcoming fall COMMFEST.
Maybe your batch next.
Okay, all right, coming back.
Maybe.
Okay, coming back. So meaning that, coming back to this story, I can say how important it is. These kinds of workshops that have been handling, right? It plays quite an important role, lah. So, like, what about you, Amy? Do you found any unexpected insights? Yeah.
Well, actually, I want to mention the same thing, just like what Najla mentioned just now, because I attend the same session by the Scientific because I actually gain the something like macam the reality of behind the marketing itself lah. Yeah, I was like, oh, so actually they not really focusing on the profit. They actually want to focus more on how the product can actually more visible to a wider demographic on the social media platform itself.
So meaning that from all the COMMFEST program itself, this is like the highlighted one lah.
Yes, exactly.
And we have a session about AI. There's the first session on the first day, which is between passion and career in journalism. So that's the session that I attended. It touched about the AI in broadcasting. So one of the speakers said, he said about this one terms, be the master of AI and do not let AI be a master. So he talked about this. There's one Malaysian flag that been broadcasted. I'm not sure is it on TV or on what channel, but the flag was generated by AI and it's the wrong flag of Malaysia.
I think I've saw that somewhere.
Yes.
Because we have 14 kan, kita ada 14 jalur, but that one's like maybe 5
that
ke 4
picture,
je kan.
that flag was generated by AI. So this happened because people rely too much on the AI without checking. So that's why we can use the AI, but we have to check first. We have to check the output. Do not simply blindly follow all the things that we use AI. Do not simply follow. So that's where we have to be ethical and be responsible. So I believe that this insights is as applicable to all of the students that came. Inshallah.
Because because it's such important, and because even you guys mentioned this COMMFEST itself, like from the tagline itself, it mentions about how you guys really want to embed it, how we should know how far actually we can use this AI and how we don't misuse it, or how we want to use it correctly.
How to connect with the AI.
Like it's fine to use because especially in this generation, right? Definitely we have to use because you want to keep up. We want to keep up with this, the outside world and everything. But coming back to this case is that if you don't know how to utilize it well, you might use it wrongly. Like just now one of the example, you just copy paste je, kan?
Kan.
Okay, kita macam dah jauh ke? Tak kan?
Boleh lah.
Okay. Okay, so dengar cerita orang dah lapar kan. Kita apa? Okay, just now I just want to ask coming back to this Communication Festival 2025 kan. You guys shared about your challenges and everything. Definitely a lot of things happening. But okay, I think maybe we called out for the 3 musketeers lah. Amy, you okay? Three musketeers. So I want to ask, maybe from Amy, your side of view. Do you think actually we can say how successful it was? It was, alhamdulillah. But definitely, come time to time events, there definitely must be something that happened that you want to come up with a better version of it. So is there any improvements that you think could happen in the upcoming COMMFEST itself?
So I think basically for COMMFEST 2025, we actually did a very good job, and I just want to say thank you so much for all the teams that involved for the COMMFEST 2025.
Okay.
But just I think the improvement that can be done for the upcoming COMMFEST, upcoming COMMFEST, perhaps they can actually try to include activities or program that are currently up to date to that time. Okay. For example, like right now, we try to invite the scientific company people to come. It actually, like from my observation, it actually attract many students to attend that session actually.
So not just communication students?
Yes, not just communication student, but also another department. Yes, another department also join, because they feel like, scientific coming to this COMMFEST event, so like why not we join?
Exactly.
You know,
they don't think about what is actually the content. They just like the brand itself.
The brand itself is actually like very important in the program itself. So I think like something like very currently up to date to that time lah.
Okay, maybe like other than the improvements, maybe Najla, you want to add on as someone that you feel you are, let's the head of PC lah, I can say. Maybe do you have things that maybe like Amy touched on, like in terms of the program, but in the terms of the management itself, that the people can learn from?
I think it's all about the teamwork.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all about the teamwork from all of the committees. We have internal conflict, but we manage it as a committee, as a team. Alhamdulillah, we manage it. So one of the improvement, I think the improvement itself, it's all about the cooperation lah. There's certain committees that really invest their time, our blood, sweat and tears for the event. But there's also committees that just macam biasa-biasa je. So that's one of the improvement is I feel like macam this is our event together, COMM4995 practical training, our event together. We feel COMMFEST, we feel the graduation. We cannot graduate this year. So for us, like as a team, we have to cooperate together lah.
So perhaps I can add a bit for
sure,
what
sure.
Najla
This is
said.
like personalized kan macam.
That's what I want to add. So basically, I can give like one situation during the event itself that we actually have a small issue that happened during the event, which our might have a bit issue lah. So the person in charge, which is the logistic team. However, specifically the person in charge for that issue or task is quite occupied. I think she was being the moderator for one session.
Really, because everyone has a lot of things going on, right?
Yeah. So from that situation, actually, we it can be seen, the teamwork element can be seen there, because the one that in charge was occupied, right? So I saw that another person actually volunteered and like replaced the person that occupied, like, let me in charge and handle the issue. So actually that's something that should like as like something that improve lah.
That's so true, because coming like one more thing I would like to really highlight here is that you guys are like a big group, 52. 52 people from outside.
That's not small.
This is so big, and definitely from the outside view, people will be like, oh, they're such a big group. Definitely, like, they can organize well, they can organize better. But to me, I feel like even though there's a big amount of group, but if you don't utilize the team well, definitely it won't happen. It won't go anywhere.
It's gonna be messed up. It's gonna affect all the progress for the event.
And especially like, everyone has to have what to do. Okay, what I should do next? What I should do next? So that's why like all of the 52 of them will be utilized nicely. This is what I can see during this event. I feel that everybody knows what to do. So this why like it plays quite a role, like where we have the three musketeers, the big three, right? Mentioned by doctors, and then we have the teams of the heads and PC, and then you guys have every unit. So it plays quite a role, so much especially. So I think it applies to every other management out there, because these are the organization we're gonna be using in the reality world, right?
Of course. That's something that we're gonna apply it later.
Yeah, that's so true. So from you guys yourself, what are like your experience that you feel that in this journey itself, definitely there will be ups and downs and everything, right? And Amy and Najla, you have shared quite a lot of experience with this, with our IIUMTV watchers out there, and even me, myself. So definitely coming back to the story, at the end of the day, you guys definitely will have an advice. Like just now, you guys even shared about the improvements that can be made, the challenges that you guys go through. And this can be applied to these people out there. So do you have any last advice that you'd like to share, especially to these communication students?
So from my side, I think don't be scared. And also, like, I think all of us know about the rumor that people said this communication field is like, perhaps if I can say, like a bodoh course. It actually not. You know, if without the communication people, there will be no updates or a new information in the world. So please don't like let the rumors affect your mindset about communication field. So I think that's my advice.
Like, well, coming back, if you yourself as one of the big trees and yourself experienced this COMMFEST'25, any last words that you like to say?
Perhaps Najla want to.
Yeah, because like you guys went through quite a lot, right? A month
Yes,
itself.
a month.
So maybe
2 months.
like
2 months.
2 months.
Sorry, 2 months.
2 months. Okay, 2 months.
9 weeks.
9 weeks. So maybe like I want to hear from Amy. Like you yourself, like what? Maybe like in a word lah. What you feel from all the hecticness that you have gone through, from all the challenges, from all the happiness, suka duka. So what at the end of the day that you felt? Because you even said you cried.
Yeah, you know, I feel like so relief after the COMMFEST actually finished. So I guess
At the end of the day, it's all about the memory.
Yeah,
It's all about the memory and also the output.
Yeah,
the impact
exactly.
to us. Yeah.
Okay, what about you, Najla? Any last words that you like to share with them? I can say advice. Yeah.
Okay. I think my general advice to all the communication students, put some pressure to yourself.
Okay.
Always stepping out of your comfort zone. Do not be comfortable in your comfort zone. Just put some pressure to yourself, because everything that we do, there's something that will benefit you. So that's my advice to you guys.
Oh my God.
Be active. Be active
Don't
during
be
your
scared.
university years.
Be scared. See, you guys are very sweet.
Be active during your university years. Do not stay in your bed, kan? Be active. Join this society. So we have IIUMTV, FM, KOSA. We have many societies in IIUM. A lot of societies. So please utilize all of these channels, all of this platform for you to gain something, because there's, at the end of the day, this all of this experience is something that you're gonna put in your resume.
Exactly.
On it, in portfolio. This how you gonna impress the recruiters.
That's everything
The
that actually
experience that you
company
gain.
look on.
Yeah, that's true. Because like whatever that you're doing right now is basically the same thing you're gonna do it outside later.
Yes,
on.
exactly.
If you don't try it now, nanti baru kalau if you want to start from scratch outside, what will the employers think? Will be like, you
It's
didn't
not
do
too
anything
late.
ke,
It's
kan?
not too late. Start from, since we are in week 13 kan, next semester lah you start. Next semester nanti TV buka recruitment, masuk.
Especially for the first year student, don't think that you're first year student, enjoy dulu. No, try like outside of like your comfort zone. like enjoy many
Yes, that's true.
societies.
Exactly. All right. Thank you so much once again to Amy and Najla.
Janani.
Thank you, Janani.
Feel happy?
Alhamdulillah, I feel happy.
I
Actually,
feel
I
relieved.
want to have more talking with you guys.
Oh, so sweet.
Suka pula bercakap.
Suka pula. Okay, so with that, thank you once again to Amy and Najla for being here and sharing everything about Communication Festival 2025. Or I would like to highlight on this slogan that they use, completely connected. I really like that, to be honest. So once again, thank you very much to Amy and Najla for being here. I can say you're representing COMMFEST'25, being here and sharing about all the ups and downs, the hiccups and everything that happened. What I can say at the end of the day was a success. Alhamdulillah. So with that, everyone, thank you so much once again. But don't forget to follow on our social media channels at IIUMTV, on our all social media platforms such as Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, and X to get any other further information details that you can guys get. Specially brought to you by IIUMTV. Once again, thank you to our two beautiful special guests here.
Thank you,
Janani. Thank you to all the team.
Yes, exactly. And that quite covers up for today's episode, a special live episode about how successful it was, the Communication Festival 2025. I think that covers up from my part as well, as your host for tonight, Janani Arifah, and see you guys in future episodes, inshallah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Explore creativity with IIUMTV. Bye, guys.